Hey guys, we're here at the 865. Not 20 minutes ago I made a video and said that I probably won't be working on this until the weekend, but here we are. I had some free time, so I came in here and started working on it. I could not manage to get that bolt out at all, so what I ended up doing was just taking a hole saw and drilling a hole right through it. This piece here, I don't think it'll make any difference in it whatsoever, but it just made a spot where I could pull the bolt up through out of that. But what we figured out was, now that I got the actuator off, as you can see, this arm for the gearbox moves back and forth just fine, so there's nothing wrong in there. The problem is obviously this actuator itself. Something's gone wrong with it, so I think he said he had another one around somewhere, so I'll just take this one off and we'll see if we can find the other one to put on it. So anyway, yeah, just a easy fix, I guess, on the 865. Not a big deal at all. This thing will be back up and running in no time. Well, I spoke a little bit too soon. That was easier said than it was done. I did finally get it out. It's sitting here. I had to take this back cover off to get at it. In back of here, none of these bolts are user friendly at all. This plate here, pardon my camera work for a second, this here sits in like this, and there is carriage bolts that go in on the inside here. Alright, we're here at the 865 Gehl, and I may or may not have lost the footage from putting this back together, but yeah, I think in the end of the last clip I finally got that actuator off by drilling that hole. The bracket was a bit of a pain in the ass to get off, but we managed it. I had to end up pulling off this here cover, and it goes down that side too, so I had to pull that off to get access to the back side of the bracket that holds the actuator on, which wasn't a huge deal, just a whole bunch of like 1/2-inch carriage bolts, so they're not 1/2 inch but 3/8 or maybe even smaller than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so just about forgot to plug it back in, but I did remember, and yeah, I didn't actually test it yet. I probably should have before we put it all back together, but we're pretty confident that it'll work, and that actuator was definitely the problem. We tried it with 12-volt power and it was just locked up, so put our spare on and hopefully that'll fix it. The arm moved freely inside, so it's nothing to do with the gearbox. That was fine. Worst case scenario is we will pull that bolt out again. That's right here that you can see, and then we can just move that arm by using this here back and forth, and we'll just put a bungee cord on it or something to hold it, so that'll work fine. So yeah, sorry I lost that footage, guys. I just I wanted to kind of bring some closure to this video rather than leave it open-ended, so that's all. The 865 is back up and running. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.